Hello there, Calder24 here, and I'm going to be showing you around LMMS, which is a program that I've been using for quite a while because I use it to make my music on my music channel, which is a Bluedo. If you haven't already checked that out, then I really recommend you do. This is a free program that you can get from here. I'll post all the links in the description, and well, let's get into it. So the main features you'll be using in LMMS is the song editor, the beat baseline editor, and the FX mixer. To start off with, you should use both of these. Over here is the main place where you get your sounds, well, the only place where you get your sounds. Most sounds should come from my presets and my samples. These are raw samples that are just built in, and no plugin really, just audio file processor. And then here are things like triple oscillator, vibe, Zinad sub effects, organic, LB302, and bit invader. Audio file processor links with my samples. The difference between my presets and my samples are that you have built-in plugins for each of the different sounds. For example, Zinad sub effects has the basic controls here, and then a really handy built-in synthesizer, which looks pretty complicated to start off with, but in the end it's quite easy to use, and you can make some cool stuff with it. To get the sounds in, as you've probably already seen, you just drag in, or you can double click to get it into the beat and bassline editor over here, or you can drag it into the beat and bassline editor. With the beat and bassline editor, it appears in the song editor, and basically it's for repeating a tune or beat over and over again. You can drag it, you can click as many times as you want, as how long it is, and it's quite useful if you are starting off and you just want to put a simple loop in. But once you get more advanced, it's easier to use this, where you create a tune and then you can edit each individual one and copying it by control and clicking. I'll start off with the beat and bassline editor because that is a simple thing. Basically, if you were to do a beat, you would use these dots here, which I'll show you later. But for a tune, you would double click and go into the piano roll. Right clicking erases your notes, and clicking obviously places them. So say I just make a random tune here. We'll get rid of that, that's rubbish. Anyway, then when you click here, when you play here, it will repeat that over and over again. Like so. And that's all there is really to the beat and bassline editor. I'll just show you a quick beat by double clicking there, and most of the drums that you will want to find in this folder here, the drums folder in my samples. But once you explore a little bit more, these samples won't really fit your needs, and you'll want to go into drum synth and explore all of these folders to find all of the snares and bass drums and all of the drums that you want. So I'll just create a quick beat for you. a good thing to do is to combine snares, because in my opinion none of them really fit on their own without any effects, which I'll get into later. And then a hi-hat, obviously. So beaten baseline editor, to add a new one you just click that and then it goes to beaten baseline 1, as you can see. So then I'll just I've accidentally put 2 there. Then I'll just create a simple beat. Like so. You'll notice straight away that the hi-hat does not sound good at all because the quality is too low. So you'll want to put a high pass effect in the effects chain, or as you get more advanced you'll want to add multiple effects to an effects channel, which is down here, and then add effects to an effect channel, and then you'll be able to edit that effect for all of the sounds that are connected to it. So now that I've put a high pass on there, if I go into the controls for that and then change the cutoff frequency, then it will sound a lot cleaner, like that. And then you can do various things, add various effects, increase the volume, change the panning, all of that stuff, to change the sounds of the drums. And then now that I've put that in, you'll be able to put it with the tune, and then it will sound something like this if you do a similar tune to it. Now my songs aren't like this because I instead choose to not use the beaten baseline editor and not repeat things much and have longer tunes. So if I did that, then shift and drag copies it. I'll do a simple thing like this. That doesn't sound too good, but well, it's good for an example. So now that I've got through the beaten baseline editor, I'll now go into the song editor, which is pretty much the same thing. Loop points, which are these things here, they loop it, obviously. Right clicking and middle clicking on the mouse can change the position of them. And then, as you can see, it loops. If you click on that, it means that when say you do a long project and it goes off the screen, it won't automatically drag it along, which is annoying sometimes when you're editing a song while it's playing. The effects mixer, I will just quickly go over that because I've already done that. Master channel edits the entire thing. You can add effects to every single sound. You don't need to add anything to the master channel. Just adds everything to it. And if you want to increase the volume of the entire project, I recommend doing with this rather than up here where the master volume is, because that makes the quality so bad. The pitch increaser, master pitch, just makes it the pitch higher, obviously. Clicking that creates a cool visualization kind of thing. Scrolling a lot is a good function in this, so it's best to have a mouse. If I scroll on this, it changes the tempo. If I click and drag down, then it changes it. Same with all of the other similar looking controls, like the effects channels and all of them. Now I think I have covered a lot of it. I will go into Zin Add Sub Effects, which is quite advanced. Editing the instrument is a good thing to be able to do. And if I change the LFO, which is what I like doing a lot, and then changing the frequency, changing the amount, then it will now be wobbly. As you can probably tell, there was a delay on that wobble. I will just fix that. It's a good example of what. So there's an LFO delay there. Take away the delay and it will be wobbly. And there you have it, pretty much, LMMS. I will go through more advanced things in other videos, but basically this is all you need to get to know to get started. Anyway, my name is Cal24. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I will see you later. Bye.